Hello everyone, how are you? I hope you all are well and you have completed your previous work and you have also completed your assessment, your notes and exercises. And every day you are practicing maths and also solving the important questions and also practice of NCERT examples. So today I am here with a new topic of the same chapter, that is arithmetic progression. Today I will learn you very interesting things that you already familiar about it. So suppose anybody asking to you find out the sum of from 1 to 1000 number. So it is very difficult task for you because it will take too much time. But today we will learn how we can find out the sum of infinite numbers in within 2 minutes. It is so simple. This thing we are going to learn today. So uh, please don't pause the video, watch the video thoroughly and note down the main points. See how the formula is helpful for us and what is the formula and how we will derive that formula and what are the application for that. It means examples we will also see. One thing again I will say to you, during attending online classes, keep NCERT book and a notebook with you. By that you can better understand. And also note down the main points on the notebook, and for the notes you can check the description box. There notes will be available. Okay, so start the today's video. So let's begin today's videos. So first we will take some examples. Suppose I am saying to you so let's begin today's videos. Okay students, so first we will take some examples, then we will go to the topic. I am saying to you, find out the sum of 1 to 1000 numbers within 2 minutes. Can you find out? No, you cannot find out because you required some time. 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 plus 5 till 1000. It will take too much time. It is so lengthy or not? Yes, every student will reply to me, sir, it is too much time taking. So we required at least 10 or 20 minutes to add this one. Okay, adding is the different thing. First you will require time to write down all the numbers. This is also main problem. So we cannot do within 2 minutes. So it is not possible. From your side you replied me. But if I am saying, my dear students, it is possible. It's possible. You can do within 2 minutes. You can do. How? This thing we will learn today here. One thing more, if I am saying find out the sum of numbers 1 to 100, not 1000, suppose saying 1 to 100, it is also time taking or not? But today I will tell you one trick. You can see just one concept of arithmetic progression. By that you can find out the sum of n terms, but condition is that that sequence will be in AP. AP means common difference of the all terms will be equal, like 2, 4, 6, 8. Here you can see ... 1000 till infinite. You can find out the sum of the all terms. Suppose 4 8, 12, 16 till 1000 you can find out. But if it was written here 4, 6, 12, 14, 16, so you cannot use here the formula of sum of n terms of AP, because here the difference between terms 2, here is difference 6, here is 2, here is 2. So this is not in AP. So we cannot use that formula which we are going to learn here. So before applying that formula, before applying that concept, we need to check whatever the series given to us. When we will check, then after we can apply. So let's take one example. Suppose I have given to you beta add the number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 till 100. I have given this thing to you. Okay. So what will you do? Simple procedure. You will write down all the numbers like addition form and then you will add. But I'm not going to do that one here. We will do some other thing here. So S stand for sum is equal to 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus dot 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 plus 99 plus 100. Any problem? This can be written in this form or not? Yes, it is written in this form. Okay. Now one thing more, just we can reverse it. It means these numbers we can write first, these numbers we can write first and these numbers we can write later. No problem will be there, only we are changing the place of those numbers and here all are the plus, so no problem will be there. So we will write here 100 plus 99 plus dot 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 this one here plus 2 and plus 1. Any problem? I think this thing no problem will be there. Any problem, students? This is the equation first, this is the equation second. Now what we will do, beta what I have done, first I have written all the numbers 1 plus 2 plus 3 dot 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 plus 99 plus 100. Then what we have done, we have take the order from reverse, so 100 plus 99 plus dot dot 2 plus 1. Okay, now we will add both the equations. So S plus S, it is 2S. Okay, first term and first term, these we will add here. So 100 plus 1, 101. Okay, 100 plus 1, that is 101 plus 99 plus 2, it is also 101 plus dot 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 99 plus 2, 101 and 100 plus 1, that is also 101. Any problem in third step? No. But now how many times 101 is here? Like this, if we will do for all the numbers, because we have left many numbers middle, because it is too much time taking to write down all the numbers from 1 to 100. That's why I did not write here. So total numbers, total how many times 100 will come? It will be 100 times. How many times? Total n is equal, how many times it will come? 100 times. So we will multiply this one by 100. So 2s is equal to 100 into 101. Any problem? Because we are here. Why we are multiplying? See, 101, 101, 101. These 101 how many times? 100 times. So find out the sum of all these 101. We need to multiply by 100. Simply, if I am saying to you, beta, add 5 6 times. Add 5 6 times. So you have two options. either you can write 5 6 times 5 plus 5 plus 5 6 times, then you will add this is the 5, then what will come 30. Then another option to you can directly multiply 5 into 6, so that will also 30. So there is no change, that's why we are writing here. So S is equal to 100 into 101 upon 2. Now 250. Okay, so now what the value is coming, S is equal to 50 into 101. Now multiply, simply 5 ones are 5, and so this is the sum of 1 to 100 number 5050. Any problem in this one? No. Got it? So in this way we will find out the formula to find out the sum of n terms of an AP. So what is the first term? Our first term is here. First term A, common difference, D, and total terms N. Any problem in these three things? First term A, common difference D, and total terms A. And we are going to find out the sum of n terms of an AP whose first term is A, common difference is D, and the total terms are N. Okay, so question you have understood. What is the question? Again I am repeating for you, beta. Here we are going to find out the sum of n terms of an AP whose first term is small a and common difference is small d, and that AP consider how many terms? N terms. Okay, so we know the general form of AP. I have taught you in the first video, that is A plus D, A plus 2D, like this is I have taught to you A plus D, A plus 2D. This I have taught or not? Yes. So what is the first term of AP? A. Second term of AP? A plus D. Third term of AP? A plus 2D. So what will be the nth term? That's I have already taught you in the previous video. Nth term is equal to A plus n minus 1 into D. This thing you have studied. This is the nth term of an AP, and total how many terms we are having here? We are having here n terms. That's why we have written here first term, second term, third term, and nth term. Okay. So how we will find out the sum? S is equal to A plus D, okay, plus dot 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 A plus n minus 1 and n minus 1 and D. And D. Okay, this is the sequence. Now just like we have done in first example, what we have done for second one, we have taken the sum in reverse order. So here we will also take the sum in reverse order. So what is reverse? That is A plus n minus 1 into D. So we will write here S is equal to A plus n minus 1 into D. Okay, and what will be the before this term? A plus n minus 2 into d, it will not. A plus n minus 2 into d dot dot plus what is coming here, a. Okay, this thing is okay. This is the second equation. Now we will add both. So what will come? 2s is equal to, beta, when we will add a plus c, we will add these terms here. This a and first term of first is, this is a plus d, this, and this a plus n minus 1 into 2d, and this is the last term, and this is here. These terms we will add, this one to this one to this, and this we will add from here. So a plus c, that is 2a plus n minus 1 into d. Okay, then here also when you will take a plus a, that is 2a, and n minus 2, sorry, we will add these terms, not that one. A plus a, that is 2a, and d is a plus a, that is 2a, and d is common here, so plus 1 will left here. Just see the solution of this one, otherwise you will confuse. Just I am showing the solution of this one. See, it is the term a plus d and a plus n minus 2d. How will you add? A plus d and plus a plus n minus 2d. This thing we are going to add here. So here a plus a, that is 2a. Here d and d common, so plus d, and what will n minus 2 and plus 1. So 2a plus d, and it will n minus 1. What will come? 2a plus n minus 1 into d. What will come? 2a plus n minus 1 into d. You will write here 2a plus n minus 1 into d. Got it? It means whatever we will do, take the term everywhere, the sum will be the two terms will come, 2a plus n minus 1 into d. Just like in previous example, everywhere 101 was coming or not? Yes, everywhere 101 was coming. So here everywhere 2a plus n minus 1 into d will come. Okay, so again we will write here, close inside the bracket, there will be no confusion. So after that we will write here plus 2a plus n minus 1 into d. Okay, close inside the bracket, then dot 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 plus. Now again see, this is the last term, this is 2a plus n minus 1 into d. Again what will come? 2a plus n minus 1 into d. Now beta, how many times 2a plus n minus 1 into d is there? That I already told. How total number of terms, how many are there? Total number of terms, that is how many? N. So we need to multiply this by which one? N. Either the we can add all these terms, that's I already told, either the we can add, or second method is that we can multiply it by n by a single term. So 2s is equal to n and 2a plus n minus 1 into t. Okay, now s is there, multiplication, so it will come s is equal to n by 2 2a plus n minus 1 into d, and this is the sum of n terms. How many terms? N terms. So we are writing here as n. It means sum of n terms, n by 2 2a plus n minus 1 into d. It is the formula of find out the n terms of an AP. I hope you have got it, this formula. Again I am telling, 2a plus n minus 1 into d. Okay, we can describe in this formula in another way also. How? See here. Suppose sometime you can see in some questions common difference is not given. Sometime in the questions last term is given. What is given? Last term and first term. First term is given and last term. So first term is, so that is A, I have already told to you. Suppose last term is L. Suppose last term is L. So how with this formula we will change? See here, formula was there, Sn is equal to n by 2 2a plus n minus 1 into d. Okay, yes, n by 2. Now 2a can be written as a plus a or not, plus n minus 1 into d. Now go to previous section, just previous video. This is, what is a plus n minus 1 into d? It is the nth term of an AP. I have already told this thing, so we can write here n by 2 a plus a n, and here we have let what is the last term, what is the nth term, that is L. It means in place of an we can write L, and where L is the last term of the AP. So Sn is equal to n by 2 a plus L. This is your another formula in which case common difference is not given, first term and last term of the AP is given. Okay, so hope you have understood both the formula, how we will derive the formula and how we will take in the terms of last term, how we will convert it. Okay, so let's take some examples, because examples is the most important. Without example many things will be lapsed. So we will see here. Question is asking to you how many terms of the AP. First we will take the question, one question of the sum. Question asking to you 2, 7, 12 to 10 terms. How many terms? 10 terms. So A is equal to here 2, so simple. D is equal to A2 minus A1, that is 7 minus 2, so it is 5, and N is equal to 10. Any problem? Because it is given here 10 terms. Got it? So we will write the formula. Sn is equal to n by 2 2a plus n minus 1 into d. Now what is n? 10 upon 2. 2 into a. What is the first term? It is 2. So we will write here 2 plus 10 minus 1. We will write here because n is here 10 minus 1 and common difference is here 5. Okay. Yes, it is okay. So 10 upon 2 it is 5. 2 2 is 4 plus 10 minus 1, that is 9. 9 5 is 45. So 5 into 45 plus 4, that is 49. Now we will multiply. 5 9 is 45, carry 4, 5 4 is 20, and 20 plus 4, that is 245. So 245 is the answer of this question. You have the time for 1 minute to check it, this question. Any problem is there? Any problem is there? I think there will be no problem because the exercise is very easy. Formula is also very easy. So let's take some more critical example for this. Find the sum of the first 40 positive integers divisible by 6. Find the sum of first 40. Question is asking to you, find the sum of find the sum of first 40 positive integers, first 40 positive integers divisible by 6, divisible by 6. This is the question. Find the sum of first 40 positive integers, first 40 positive integers. So 40 is n because it is the number of. So we'll write here n is equal to 40, and divisible by 6 means, suppose first 40 asking to what is the first term here. What is the first term here? First term will be 6 because question is saying to you find the sum of the first 40 positive integers, first 40 positive integers. So it will be 6, and d is equal to also 6 because it is, if any number is divisible by 6, so it means remainder will be less than 6, remainder will be less than 6. So everywhere this difference will be, common difference will be 6. Now we will find out. Apply the formula. Sn is equal to n by 2 2a plus n minus 1 into d. So n is here 40 upon 2, a is here 6, so 12 plus n is also 40, to 39 into 6. Any problem? Check it once again. Any problem? 40 is n here, it is given. A is 6, so 2 6 are 12, n is 40, 40 minus 1, 39 into 6. Now solve it. It is 20, 12 plus 6 9 is 54, carry 5, 6 3 is 18, 5, 23. Okay, see here 20 and 4 2 6, 3 1 4 and 2. Now multiply 20 into 246. So 2 6 is 12, 2 4 is 8, 1 9, 2 2 is 4. So what the answer is coming? Answer is 4920. So you can see it is easier by using the formula. We can easily find out the solution, easily find out the sum of a sequence or not. Yes, we can find out very easy way. Now the time of homework, you need to solve the exercise 5.3 and 5.4. Your homework is there. NCERT exercise 5.3 and 5.4. This is the homework to solve, and also practice for the NCERT exemplars, and many questions are there. You need to revise them. If any kind of problem, so you can ask to me. And everyone, first you need to practice to derive the formula, to learn the formula, how you will derive the formula, how you will learn the formula. Then after you need to start the exercise, and everywhere you need to write down the formula, use the formula, apply the formula. Then you can learn how will you apply the formula in the question. Okay, I hope so you have got it. Now thank you everyone and have a nice day.